Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl NJ. Okay, so hi guys, hi, welcome back. Okay, I'm just repeating what I already said, but that's because I'm excited. This video really excites me. Okay, from the title you would already know that I'm here to talk about my experience doing OMUGWO for my younger sister Nello. Okay, some of you or most of you may know her already. She's also a YouTuber, Nello. Okay, that's the name of the channel. Anyway, so yesterday they put out a video, telling us about her experience doing OMUGWO at the age of 19 for our big sister Chioma, and how Chioma always used to snap at her and stuff like that. And I was watching, I'm like, look at this one, snap at her, as if she did not do something that deserved that snapping or whatever or something like that. Anyways, no, I'm just joking. Okay, maybe she didn't, maybe she did. Okay, whatever. Anyways, it gave me an idea to come talk about my experience doing OMUGWO for Nello. Okay, some of you would already know that I am the go-to OMUGWO sibling, right? I did OMUGWO for my sister Neka's 3 kids. Okay. Yeah, from Chidima to CJ to Bibi, and yeah, I was also opportuned to do OMUGWO for my sister after she had her last baby, Adanna. And let me tell you guys, it was something. It was something like I'd never experienced before. Like I had done OMUGWO severally, like for my sister Neka, and it was always just such a peaceful experience and stuff like that. And I thought to myself, maybe this time around it's going to be just something like what it was for Neck and stuff like that. But I was in for a lot of disappointments. First of all, we were at the hospital. You guys know that Nello, okay, you guys don't know, some of you may know, but Sha, my sister Nello, she had her baby through CS. Baby came, and everyone was happy. I was so glad that I was there with her. I got to Port Harcourt a few days before the date for the surgery, and we got there. They brought the forms. She was scared to sign, but I'm like, Nello, this is just routine stuff. Nothing is going to happen. She signed.
I'm in the hospital right now. I've already signed a consent form, which was very, very scary because they said in a case of death, bleeding, organ damage, and some things, you have given your consent. And at first I'm like, no, I cannot give my consent to this. I'm not telling people to kill me here. But NJ convinced me that it's very, very normal, that it's the same form they give everybody, no matter the surgery you're doing. So I signed the form.
And they didn't let me into the theater, right? They only let her husband. So I was just out there praying and praying and praying, okay, until I heard the cry of the baby, because I was sitting right outside the theater. So I was just waiting, and then when I heard the baby cry, it was like, oh my God, she's here. And then Oga Francis, Nello's husband, he brought Ada out, and it was just such a moment. I kept on looking at her, and I'm like, why does this child look so much like me? And I just remember carrying her, and I just didn't want to let her go. Just look at, she's so beautiful and she's so fair. Oh my God. When it was time for them to come and take her for routine stuff, it just made me so sad. Anyway, Sha. So yeah, Oga Francis brought out Adanna. We're with her, and after a few minutes, Nello was wheeled out and she was taken to her room. And immediately Nello got into that room, she already didn't like the room. Okay, because it was the hospital, it was kind of new, right? They were renovating the upstairs, but they already fixed a room for Nello upstairs. She wanted to go upstairs, but the theater was downstairs. Okay, so but Nello didn't like the room downstairs. She wanted the brand new room, right? But she had CS, so it's not like she could walk up, right? So her body was already peppering her as she got into that room. She told the doctor she wanted to go. The doctor told her, see, you need to calm down. Maybe tomorrow you move. And then I was like, no, she doesn't want to sleep in this particular room. She wants to go up to the room that was already arranged for her, and everything. So Nello was already irritated, right? Adeze was there too, okay? And then once Nello is irritated, which I don't think is only Nello, a lot of us, once we're irritated, we tend to bite at others, right? So like every nurse that entered the room, Nello would just bite. They asked her one question, she would bite. She was just Nello. Okay, so like there was a nurse that came because Adanna needed to eat or something. So a nurse came. She was supposed to give Adanna food, and I don't remember what happened. She was asking Nello something. She was actually trying to help, but Nello already irritated. Okay, She snapped at the nurse and she was so rude to the nurse, and I felt bad. I'm like, Nelo, she's only trying to help. Like, the nurse wasn't there, the nurse had left, and then I told her, Nelo, she was only trying to help. Oh. Hey, and that was my mistake. As I said that, the snapping Chinelo just turned to me and she started snapping at me. I'm like, Nelo, this one, that one, and the next thing, both of us were just at each other. She would shout, me, I would talk back at her, and Adeze was just there. She was just there looking at us. She looked at this person, it's okay now. You people, it's okay. It's okay. I don't even remember. We snapped at each other, and then at some point, I just was like, NJ, it's okay now. And I just kept quiet because, you know, in the middle of the whole heated argument, I just told myself, NJ, come on, this lady, she just had a baby. Yes, and she's uncomfortable here. Her body's already peppering her. Why do you have to add to it? So I just shut up my mouth, and I just, you know, took all the disrespect she gave me at that point, all the insults she gave me, all the things that were said. I just swallowed it. I swallowed my pride because I'm like, I'm actually here to help her, not to make things worse. So, you know, as NJ would do, as Jesus would do, I just swallowed my pride, and I could calm down my anger. And yeah, we had to, you know, go to, because Nelo kept on complaining about the room, so we had to go tell the doctor. And you guys, Nelo insisted on going upstairs. This was this even up to 1 hour after her CS? Or let's just call it an hour, but I don't know if, let's just call it an hour after her CS. Nelo, we supported her, and she walked out of her room. It wasn't like a short walk, and then she climbed the stairs. Oh, there was this really nice nurse. Oh, God bless her. She was with Nelo, with everything, you know now. Jesus. Everybody supported Nelo. She kept on walking gradually. She climbed the stairs. She climbed, and until she got to that room. And I'm like, oh no, this woman is strong. She's a really strong woman. It was just unbelievable. I'm like, oh my God, people don't stand up until the next day after CS. But Nelo stood up and she walked. I'm not particularly sure about how long it was, but I know it wasn't that long. Maybe it was an hour, maybe it was 2 or less or something. But she walked upstairs, and it was just an amazing thing to say. I'm like, okay, she's strong. She's strong. Not a lot of people do that. Anyways, we're at the hospital, and there was a lot. Adanna, we had to stay 1 week at the hospital because they said something about Adanna. She might have this, she might have that, and they have to run routine tests. They have to put her under that, like they put kids with jaundice, just for preventive measures. But just know that a lot was happening, and I was so glad I was there. I was that support that Nelo needed. At night, I would let her sleep, and I'll carry Adanna. But Nelo would always wake up in the middle of the night, and she'll be like, NJ, give me Adanna. I'll be like, no, don't worry. I'll just stay on my couch, and I'll hold Adanna. Sometimes I'll be sleeping. Nelo will come down from her bed and come and take Adanna. And then I'll wake up when she's about to take Adanna. She'll be like, NJ, just sleep. I'm already awake. You know, and things like that. Our hospital stay, apart from the fact that Adanna was being subjected to so many, you know, things, we actually had a good time at the hospital. My mom would cook every day and bring food for us, because my mom was at home with the other kids while Nelo and I were at the hospital. Anyways, we go home. Do you have anything to say to Adanna? She's beautiful. I know, right? And see, let me not lie. In the beginning, I said maybe I was in for a surprise. The surprise was that OMUGWO for Nelo was actually different from OMUGWO for Nneka, in the sense that Nelo, you know, Nelo is used to being active. She's not used to being, you know, helpless. Not like she was helpless, but you guys get what I mean. Like, people doing things for her and pampering her and doing this. She doesn't want that. Like, we got home for the first 2 days or 3 days. It wasn't up to 3. Maybe for the first 2 days after we got home, I was driving her around. And then on the 3rd day, Nelo was like, no, she can't do this. Nelo started driving. I'm like, what kind of woman is this? Is this even safe? Should she even be doing this? Is this even? But Nelo is just like that. She's just ginger mama. My mom was around, so it wasn't even as if she had a baby. We were still going all the places we needed to go. We're still, you know, gallivanting. We're still having fun. Not like going out and sitting and blah, blah, blah. Of course, the stitches, you know, they weren't healed properly. But at least we're driving around. We'll go to the market. We'll go to the supermarket. Like, I just kept on looking at Chinelo. Where does she get this kind of strength? So they're supposed to be lounging at home on the bed, sleeping and stuff like that. So, like, in the Nneka's house, when I'm with her and we're doing OMUGWO and my mom is around, we normally let mommy take care of the baby during the day, and then at night, me and Nneka, like for Chidima, we alternated the night. Like I will sleep with Dima this night, the next night Nneka will, and then mommy will have her the whole day. so yeah, but when it's just mommy and Nneka, mommy sleeps with the baby. But for Nelo, mommy was around, so mommy would always sleep with the baby. And then during the day that she would, in the morning before, like when she wants to make breakfast and take her bath, she'll come and give us the baby. When she's done with breakfast and taking her bath and everything, we'll give her back the baby and we'll go wherever we want to go. So yeah, our OMUGWO for Nelo was actually fun. Apart from that little kinking that we had at the hospital, which would have been prevented if I had just shut up my mouth in the beginning, because truly she was going through a lot and I was there trying to make it worse. There's no understanding anything. At that point, she was just crazy. And yeah, it could have been avoided if I had just, thought first before even giving her that advice. I would have just shut up my mouth. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, OMUGWO was actually really quite different at Nelo's house. It didn't seem like she had a baby. She didn't want to be taken care of. And me, I actually enjoy taking care of people, especially when they need me, right? But Nelo, she didn't really need me like that. She only needed me at the hospital. That 1 week we spent at the hospital, I was so glad I was there, because I just kept on thinking, what if there was nobody here with her, right? Because even if mom would come and sleep with her, mom would have to go and also take care of the other kids at home. Although her husband was around, he used to come and spend the day with us, and stuff like that. But still, I just, it wouldn't have been the same. Although he would have been there, obviously, to stay with her. But it was just nice. I was so glad I was there for her at that time that she needed me. Until today, she keeps telling me, NJ, don't worry, when you have your baby, I'll come and stay with you for 1 month and you don't have to stress. I'll take care of this, I'll do this, I'll do that. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to take her up on that. Like I'll take her up on that. I'll remind her. And, yeah, what else? Yeah, so apart from the snapping at the hospital, there was no other snapping, either from me or from her or whatever. It was peaceful, it was fun, and it was just like Nelo, no dull moment at all. And of course, Adanna was the sweetest baby. I used to take lots and lots of pictures with her. It just, even from when she was a child, she looked like me, though she looked a lot like Kobe, and Kobe kind of looks like my dad. So, but somewhere I will see her, I'll see my face, there, and stuff like that. And it was just like, it was like my sister just had my daughter, and it was really nice. So yeah, that's it. Nothing more. Okay, OMUGWO at Nelo's house was actually wonderful. Okay, there was nothing bad that happened. For all of you that were thinking that something bad happened, like Nelo was like one, what would I call her? They have the way they have Bridezilla. Maybe she was a Momzilla. Nope, she wasn't. She was delightful. Okay, once we moved up to that room, she was so delightful till I left, and it was wonderful. And of course, when I was leaving, I left with goodies, because of course, if you go for OMUGWO, they have to treat you like you went for OMUGWO, right? So yeah, it was wonderful. So yeah, you guys, have you ever done OMUGWO for anyone, family member, friend, whoever? How was your experience? Was it nice? Was it stressful? Were there a lot of sleepless nights? Because there was no sleepless nights in Nelo's house. Okay, because mommy was around. So yeah, let's discuss in the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and of course, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.